Hey guys, welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. Wanted to go into intermittent fasting again. I got a couple questions that I wanted to answer for a couple people on the videos and a couple people on Tumblr. One of the two questions that I've been getting pretty often is, do you need to hit your macros on a daily basis? And second, can you break your fast, or can you actually chew gum while you're fasting? First, let me answer the chewing gum part. This isn't like when you're doing a religious fast like Ramadan. That's where in Ramadan they don't even drink water throughout the day. From sun up to sundown, they don't eat anything. It's just whatever you had that night before, that's your calories and that's it for the day. This isn't like that. Much respect to those people that can do it. I don't know if I could be able to do it, to be honest with you. I drink water all day long, so water is probably the #1 thing that I recommend. You can chew gum while you're doing IF. There's nothing wrong with chewing gum. Probably a stick of gum has maybe 5 calories, so it's really not that much at all that's affecting you. Second, I would also definitely recommend, if you don't like drinking water all day long, if you want to break it up. A couple times I drank some green tea because I was just really hungry. I was probably doing like my first 20-hour fast before, and I was just getting really hungry, and I was like, all right, I gotta drink something that's gonna hold me down. So I wound up drinking some green tea. That's a good idea. Basically just get a green tea bag. If you guys have it in your office, that's great. If not, just buy little chamomile green tea things or whatever. You should be fine. So those are my recommendations. If you guys are doing a long fast, like for example, today I did a 21-hour fast. I was fine just drinking water. I didn't even chew gum. I'm kind of used to it already. I had a 20-hour fast, 4-hour eating window today. It's one of the first times I've actually done it. And it actually turned out just fine. But again, you can chew gum. You can definitely drink water. I recommend drinking a lot of water. And green tea is probably a good suggestion too. Second, in terms of hitting macros, don't get caught up in hitting macros on a daily basis. One of the things that I've probably learned in the time that I've been doing this, and the time that I've been trying to work out and trying to eat and get your calories up and all that other stuff, calories are probably one of the more important things. Try to hit your protein. You know, try not to go over-consume on carbohydrates and stuff, but don't get overly consumed with all your macros and hitting all your amino acid levels and all this other stuff. On a daily basis, you're not going to hit it every single time. If overall throughout a week you get within that range that you're supposed to get to with your macros, that's perfect. But don't get caught up in thinking, oh, I need to worry about this macro and worry about making sure I get this amount of protein and worry about don't get caught up in it. Plan out a balanced meal that'll get you your 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of weight that your target goal is, and you should be fine. There's no need to get caught up in all these additional numbers that are just going to either 1, complicate shit for you, or 2, discourage you, which is probably one of the biggest things that people wind up going through when they start counting calories and everything else. They just get discouraged and overwhelmed because they're like, shit, I got to count all this stuff. Don't get caught up in it. Get within your calorie range. Hit that calorie range for your maintenance, or or if you're trying to build muscle, whatever, you should be fine. And honestly, on IF, you should be able to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. At least that's the theory behind it. So that's why I'm doing this entire journey. I want to actually see if this shit really works. And so far, honestly, I can't really complain. So those are my tips for the day. And again, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Hit me up on Tumblr. Shoot me an email if you want, CherokeeHacksLife@gmail.com. And again, whatever your goal is, whatever you're pushing toward, just make it happen. No bullshit. No excuses. Make it happen with some water. Later.